Yo, fellas. Yo, fellas. What is going on? Top of the morning. Love that phrase. I love it. So we're going to finish up these Meph runs here. Still no Shaco, still no Arachnid's Mesh. We're creeping up on, if you add it together with the last one I did, 750 runs, and I haven't gotten an Arachnid's Mesh, a Reaper's Toll, haven't gotten Indaral's Visage, haven't gotten any of those things I'm looking for, which is absolutely crazy. A million other things that I'm not really that much looking for, but yeah, I had to put the starting screen because typical. I went and made more coffee. Also, I don't know if I sound weird, but my entire family is like super ill right now, including myself. I'm not like super ill, but I thought my daughter was getting better, but it was just a medicine like making her better for like 4 hours, and then right when I got off stream yesterday, she like tanked and fever spiked, and she started feeling real rough. So I didn't really want this here, did I? I just wanted to get that out of my normal one. Oh, I didn't clean that up. Blah. All right, let's get the tunes going at least. Couple things I gotta rock out here. Oh, that's the one I want to post up here. My favorite. Boom. Where's my music at? A couple people got their comments blocked or whatever, making fun of my bald head, and the YouTube's blocked it or whatever. Almost there. There we go. I know this playlist isn't gonna get banned. Yeah, totally. Why can't I scroll up? What's going on here? What's going on, Thomas? What is up, my man? Zax, how's it going? Just doing some tests on a Frenzy Merc, and the Azarath is destroying Pindle at player's 8. Alright, well, we'll see. Huh. I don't know why I can't scroll up on my OBS right now. It's not letting me. Yeah, Rhino, all your comments are getting blocked, making fun of my bald head. I don't know what's up. It's not my fault. Apparently, if you say stuff about people being bald, YouTube just automatically blacks it. Oh, close your eyes. Well, there you go. For the people early to... Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I can't go up or down on my OBS chat right now. What's going on here? Well, I can't update it. Maybe if I just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I just want to... There we go. Not sure what happened there. But anyways, I'm online learning today. The damn school wish I could pay more attention. That's too bad. That's all right. So I got the run counter ready here. Let's get this other program ready. So spoiler alert, I found a perfect shaft stop last night from Mephisto. So that is a thing. Nothing crazy or anything, I mean, but yeah, hope for that Shaco today. I kind of got a shadow. I don't know. I changed my setup a little bit. I moved it over. I extended my desk so that I could get it further away from the wall, so my green screen will work better. And yeah, I do like the setup better. The lighting isn't perfect though. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna. It's not too bad though. It's a little shadowy, but it's a little shadowy on me. I mean, but what you gonna do, huh? I don't think anyone really cares if I'm a little shadowy or not, right? Oh wait. I always get confused. Is this the face of horror or whatever? Or yeah, that always gets me. I always think that that's Indaral's Visage, and then it gets me with the nope, Blackhorn's face. I thought on the first run, I was like, let's go, baby. Damn. That gets me every time. That gets me every time so much. Yeah. I remember that always after now. That got me so much a few years back that I found one of those. It was ethereal, and I was like, oh, I'm an ethereal Andes, baby. I got my camera pointing down a little bit too much, huh? I was like, ethereal Andes, baby, and I traded to someone. They're like, what are you trying to scam me, you bleepity bleep? Like, this isn't Andes. And he ID'd it and dropped it on the ground. I was like, oh shoot, no, here's your stuff back, man. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Trust me, I wasn't trying to scam you. I'm just stupid. Yeah, it always got him. Ugh. Yeah, I might have to pause. I'm gonna have to pause a few times a day and blow my nose and stuff and cough. Like, I don't know if we got the vid over here, but whatever it is, we have some ailment that is taking our family out. Like, I was sick before and I got better, and I think I'm getting sick again because yeah, my daughter like open mouth coughed right in my face from like 6 inches away. She like woke up from like half sleepwalking with a nightmare, and I was like melting down if I picked her up, and then she just like coughed right like in my face. Ugh. Yeah, 999 HP. I didn't even notice someone pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny. Thomas said that you had a good one yesterday. What do you mean you had a good one? Like a good joke or whatever, a good find? Human, what's up, man? Good morning to you as well. Good morning to everybody out there, by the way, if I missed anybody. I was struggling with my setup this morning a little bit, so I might have missed some of the earlier comments. My apologies. Sweet Phil, missing comments. I think I'm better than most streamers, catching a lot of comments, so I don't feel too bad, but try my best. Over 300 bail runs and nothing good. Homie P Honey comes in the for 10 runs and snags a low and a Vex that would have got if I never joined. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 300 chaos runs or 300 bail runs with nothing, huh? Yeah, I never find a whole lot at bail. You know, you do obviously occasionally, but like it's mainly just experience. And then obviously plus you could get like every item in the game, so like you can get six stuff, but I don't know why, but I usually don't find a lot from bail. I feel like it just takes too much time with waiting for the next waves to come and stuff that you end up like not getting a lot. But thank y'all for joining me early today. I guess it is 9 o'clock. I am feeling rough. Another rough day on stream. Knew it'd be mainly XP, but didn't get much. Yeah. I didn't know if everyone else has the same experience I do when they go to bail. By that I mean not finding a whole lot. Yeah, Brian, I agree. Definitely, it's a good experience thing, and but yeah, magic find wise, like farming strictly bail. Imagine doing like. What? Three-minute bail runs players 8. Yeah, I did a video back in the day timing it. I can't remember. I mean, 3 minutes does sound good. I think that's like a good time. I'm not saying that. I can't remember what I was doing back in the day on that video. Like if you got a teleporting Javazon type of deal. Javazon Rex. Playing stuff in Worlds Don't Keep. Yeah, I've never really done that before just because there's so much, like, you get a level with souls, you get a level with you know, just the succubi or what. Ooh, okay. It's a hard area to farm, but it is a good area, yeah. It is a good area. They're, you know, just the size, not having to, it's kind of a big advantage not having to, especially now in Diablo 2 Resurrected, the load screens. Any runs where you don't have to, save and exit and come back in and go through waypoints and stuff. It kind of can give you, you know, an advantage or whatever. You stop doing them because they're so dangerous, yeah. I mean, if you don't worry about dying all the time. Like Sweet Phil. Oh. Alright, first time today. I'm gonna have to take periodic nose blowing breaks. My apologies. I just lean off camera so you got. No one needs to see that, right? Nobody needs to see that. How do you save and exit so fast? I got a macro I set up on my mouse, actually. I had a Razer mouse, and it just got the Razer, what do you call it? Razer Synapse program. And you set up a macro to hit the keys, the same keys that you would hit to save and exit and to pick your character and stuff. So you can I can just hit it and like blow my nose while I'm waiting, or like read chat and stuff instead of having to look at the screen and or do whatever I want. Really, take a drink of coffee. So you just go boop. All right, let me drink this coffee. Because he's a complete mouse. You know what? I know what I'm doing for a video later. Or did I do... Wait, what did I do that for? No. I did that at the end of my run counter video. I just kind of mentioned it. Oh, that's what I was going to set up on my Nightbot. I was going to set up my Nightbot for, you know, what do you call it? The exclamation commands to link to videos on how to do stuff. Like when people ask, I can just be like, exclamation, you know, exclamation macro, and it'll, you know, or something like that. See, because if you look, wait, did it work? Oh yeah, it did. If you watch, it actually resets my run counter up in the corner. When I save and exit, it actually resets this run counter. It hits the buttons to do that, and then it goes in and saves and exits, and selects my character, selects hell difficulty, kaboom, kabang. Aiden up here a minute ago said he doesn't, he never finds anything from Bale, but he does like farming the World's Stone Keep. That's what, if I ever get on my single player here, I might get a character one day. I've never done World's Stone Keep runs, but I should do that one day, because I definitely see other people get real good drops from it. Yeah, Jacob, you're gonna get a Shaco on like run number 4, guaranteed. I did a bunch of Andy runs the other day too, like not on stream, just to like, I was doing Meph and Andy, just to see if I could get lucky, but I mean, of course I did not. Andy, Meph, Pendle, yeah. Cheers to the coffee. Yeah, right. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. You're level 44 Blizzard Sorceress. This is just my suggestion. You can take it for what it is. I wouldn't really spend a lot of time farming Nightmare and Mephisto. Honestly, I would rather just like take stuff that you buy from like Charcy and make a stealth. You know, probably know what a stealth rune word is. Like try to make a spirit sword, you know, stuff like that, and try to power through Nightmare and get to just try to get through Bale and try to level at Bale runs. I generally wouldn't recommend, like, you can find some good stuff from Mephisto on Nightmare, but really moat tricking Mephisto on Hell isn't any harder than doing it on Nightmare. So you got all that already? Yeah, you should be able to power through, like, to get through Bale and just level at Bale until you get over, like, level 60, maybe even, some people even go up to 70 at Nightmare Bale if they really want to. But I generally don't ever stop. 27, so that's just me. Found an SOJ from Nightmare Meph. Well, you definitely can, yeah. Nightmare Andy, Nightmare Mephisto. A lot of places in Nightmare, really. I'm guessing, I don't remember the item level offhand, but you can probably find SOJ from, like, normal Bale even. Boy, just run after run with nothing good. I need some of that Frankie Fresh luck. Every time I remember Mephisto from now until the end of time, I'm gonna say, I need that Frankie Fresh luck. Yeah, and one thing you can do too, depending on what level you are and stuff, you can get a lower res one from Akara. It's not as, like, GG as it doesn't help out as much with cold as it does with the other ones, because you have cold mastery to help you get their Mephisto's resistance is lower. But, you know, you pretty much do what I'm doing here. I stopped lower resing because, like, the time it took to switch and stuff is, like, less than the amount of damage that I do. Or it's hard to explain, but I have lower. I was using it before. You lower res him, lower res him, whoop, and switch back to your more damage gear or whatever, and then cast, and he'll die a little bit faster. I kind of, at this point, I got good enough gear that it's not really worth the time to switch, but with, you know, like Oculus and Spirit Sword and stuff, but or Spirit Shield, I mean, and how high of a level I am. Yeah, I still can't really even face tank him, and my Merc can't really face tank him either, even at level 80, 88, you know, with dumping all my points into Vitality. I still can't really face tank him. Resistances are pretty good, like... Oop, let me do that. Maybe I'll try it again. What up, everybody? How you doing today? Phil, you better? I'm actually a little worse, Stefan. I think I got re-sick by a different condition. Oh yeah, I forgot I took his Taos mask off and put it on myself. I did have more of them. I probably transferred them. We'll go like this. Give him some damage reduction, huh? Maybe he can face tank it. Yeah, Robert. Good call. Good call. Your memory's better than mine. You guys all remember what I do better than I do. That's funny. So far so good. I wonder, one of his attacks do a bunch of damage. Yeah, there we go. See, he's getting... Oh, he just got B-slapped down. Chow! I don't do enough damage still to do that. There goes 50,000 gold. Morning, Slayers. Find anything worth bragging about so far? Fool, not yet today. I did play a little bit last night for, like, just not very long, like maybe a half hour. I had a little free time, so I do the same thing I do when I don't have free time. But anyways, I did find a perfect shaft stop last night, so that's kind of cool. But there's few viable options for Merc. Yeah. Dude, what gets me the most when I'm over there by Mephisto, if you ever see that little ghost soul that pops up underneath you, that, I don't even know what it's called. I've never heard anyone really talk about it, but that does more damage than anything when I'm over there fighting Mephisto, to be perfectly honest. It literally chops like a third of my health instantly, and you can't get away from it. It just, you know, it's not like Mephisto you can kite and get away from. It'll just pop up and get you. Good afternoon. You must be from, Jose must be from the other side of the world. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here. The shaft stops great armor. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have a feeling that's one used more in hardcore. I don't play hardcore, so I end up not using it as much. But yeah. Whoop. The 220 enhanced damage. That is max if I could be mistaken on something there, but Portugal, gotcha. I think 220 is the max, unless I'm misremembering. Which wouldn't be the first time I made a mistake of remembering incorrectly. Ah! Yeah, the Eth ones are crazy for mercenary and stuff, right? Yeah. Or Zotted up. Zotted up. Edgebow, War Club. Couple uniques, not good ones though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right too. Shoo. Yeah, I do remember that till when it was every single Amazon was a shaft stop. They all had the black armor with the green vamp gaze on, and they all had a bunch of hex chimes in their inventory, and they just walk around going shoo, and the whole herd of cows would drop with one shot from multi-arrow. The game would be done in just a couple of seconds, as fast as you could run around through the game. The game was over. $8.17 here. Appreciate the video, Phil. Thanks, Bradley. Appreciate it. I haven't been able to get a video out in a few days with the whole family sick, but I'm gonna try to get one today. I got a couple ideas, and I don't know. I might, if I start feeling a little better, I might take a day off and make like 3 or 4 videos in a couple of days so I can get some more videos out here. I wish they would announce something. I wish there'd be something, you know, with the new patch or anything like that. Yeah, who killed the Cow King, right? Yeah. Man catcher. I wonder, what is this saying? It was a War Fork or something? Viper Fork? Level 9 poison explosion on striking. That's weird. I thought poison explosion had to have a corpse, but that's just on striking. IES small chimes? No, I don't remember that. You hate the lack of communication? What are you talking, Brian, what exactly are you talking about? Just how in Diablo 2, how there's not like a voice chat option or whatever? Oh yeah, don't forget, guys, we do got a hundos in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Could you just hit that little like button for me? You know, YouTube and BS like that. They reached out to the community and all these YouTubers. Why can't they tell us ladder is taking longer, and I wouldn't be so salty. Oh, instead of just dragging it out, if they just actually put a time on it. I don't know. I don't think it would really matter to me personally, like. But I don't know. Like, if you tell me you're doing a bad job, like, I don't know. That doesn't really help me in any way, in my opinion. Is patch hitting today, Phil? You have the scoop? No. Private game chat bug fixed. Yeah, I wish that the chat bug thing, I don't know why that can't get fixed. Like, that seems like such an obvious, simple thing. Such an obvious, simple thing. Like, how can they not fix the chat bug? At minimum, you know? It was unfinished. Well, the thing is they had to... The way they have these deadlines, they have to get it out by the holiday season, you know what I mean? That's why they have to get it out so people can buy it for Christmas and stuff and play it over vacation. So they rushed it out. Well, part of the thing is too, I don't think they ever intended at first another G face. If you want to find 17 G faces, run Mephisto Hunt 500 times, alright? Mask, full, ghost wand. Could be something crazy if it rolled with a bunch of stuff. Oh, see, that's what I'm looking for. If it gets like the 2 to poison and bone, 3 to poison nova, 3 to something else, or maybe you could get some crazy summoning one. Like crazy. Oh, look at, and it has a cast rate too. But I mean, it's not really. Dual leech. Let's go. I think what happened was, I don't know if you guys remember, and it's kind of a putting two and two together. It's not like officially, but you know the problems they've had with Diablo 4. I think they were like, oh no, like Diablo 4 is still like multiple years out. Like we thought we could get it in the next couple of years, but it might be 5 years out. We need something to keep things going. Like hire this, you know, Vicarious Visions and keep Diablo 2 resurrected. What are we gonna do? We need something. We need to come together because Diablo 4, they hired their creative director. They cleaned house on the whole team for Diablo 4 and brought in all new people. So there must be some big problems with D4. And they have no plan on what to fill space and make money over the next few years. So that might be even part of the reason why Blizzard wanted to sell to Microsoft or whatever, you know what I mean? So this is all speculation, but does that mean D2R is going to be cross-platform play? I doubt that's ever going to happen. I think it's just too difficult to do that, to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to jump to ladder till you hit level 99 and get ending gear. Well, you do this. Your comments from a little bit ago. Sorry, I didn't get to it for a second here, but you know that you can't bring your character from non-ladder to ladder, right? You have to start a new character. So yeah, Thomas said up there about cross play because the user interface is so different. It wouldn't really work out. And even if they did, PC players would have such an advantage. Like, we can make lobbies and stuff. Like, you can't even make games and join games and stuff on consoles, so I think you're right. The fact D2R is getting this much attention makes me think D4 is not even close. Yeah, I think D4 is in trouble, to be perfectly honest. IO rune. I don't know. I hope it's not just a heaping, steaming pile of poop. Waleeder says he thinks D4 will cater more towards the D3 crowd than D2. Yeah, I have a feeling too. I think it'll be like 75% towards D3. And yeah, I have a feeling too. I watched some gameplay the other day of D4. It honestly looks so bad. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks good. I don't know how good it's supposed to look relative to new modern games. Just like the style of game, the whole kind of top-down like type of game, sort of. Like, how good can you really make it look when you're like not that close to the stuff, you know? Just my opinion, though. D2 is basically the greatest game Blizzard ever released. Yeah, no doubt, in my opinion. That's pretty obvious statement as well. I agree, Thomas. How do I get this game? Do I have to buy it? Well, yeah, you have to buy. You can't just like, yeah. I guess nowadays it's not as what? Why does a G-face drop every third game? Literally 9 G-faces. But yeah, you gotta buy it. It's not a free game that they just give away, because there's no other monetization aspects in the game. Like, it's not pay to win. You don't have to, you know, buy items and stuff like that. You pay for the game up front and you can play it forever. What's going on over here? Let's go like that, maybe. Whatever. I gotta answer a text real quick. It's semi-important. My apologies. You look good on my end. Oh, maybe I missed something. Somebody said I was blurry or something. Yeah, the only issue was right over here. I was missing the green screen a little bit. Can't stand that. Can't stand that. I'm kind of disappointed, like, because I have a ceiling light right here, so I'm getting a lot of shadow, but I can work on my setup a little bit. I just changed my setup a little bit so that I have my green screen will work better. It works perfect every time now. Like, I don't have all the shadows and stuff anymore. And I have more storage space around my desk and stuff now. So I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, my lighting setup now is different. I'm gonna have to move the lights because they're not like lights I can just move around. They're like attached. Oh, I was just a little bit too far away. They're like attached to the ceiling and stuff. So, like, I set them up to work perfectly for the desk I had before. Ogre Axe, let's go. Love some. I'm gonna ID it just because it's an Ogre Axe. Oh, 225. Round shield. You should start a G-face counter. Right. I need to switch my YouTube name. I do hate how they set up the console version. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why they have it to where on console you can't pick, like, games and you don't have the lobby and stuff, so. I hope D4 is that way. Just let me pay $60 and don't charge me anything else. Yeah, me too, Robert. You ain't kidding. You are not kidding. I mean, if I had to guess, they're gonna have to, like, nowadays it's literally like whether they have to or they like have to for their shareholders or whatever, like every game has some monetization thing in it. And plus monetization that's not difficult, like changing the color of your character and you have to pay, like, you know, $10 or something, you know, a new skin or whatever that's like 20 minutes of work, and they charge everyone $10 who wants it, stuff like that. Stefan agrees with my assessment of D4 being in trouble up here. Imagine a store like Fortnite and you see 4 uniques every 24 hours. Ugh, that sounds terrible. I'm making a Fist of Heaven paladin named Ogre. This guy. I gotta make an Ogre character too. I'm gonna make a barb named Ogre. And I'm gonna use all Ogre items. Ogre axe, Ogre gauntlets. I don't know how many other Ogres there are. Is there like some kind of item that's like Helmet of the Ogre or something that's terrible? I can't remember. Alright, anybody in chat here, remember, let me know what different types of ogre items are there. Is that the only 2? There's like Ogre Mauls and Ogre Axes and stuff, but you can only use 1. So. Developing a new skin takes at least 23 minutes. Don't downplay the work they put in. Oh yeah, Thomas, your comment earlier when you talked about the new uniques every 24 hours, how it would ruin ladder. Yeah, I don't feel like they could do that in Diablo 2. Like, that's the whole point of the game. If you could just buy everything, like, and nothing was super rare, like, I mean, you can buy stuff now, but it's so much different when you buy it from some random website you, like, never heard of. Or you buy it straight from the game, put in your credit card number with Blizzard, or you could use just like your Microsoft, whatever you buy stuff with on from Microsoft or on the internet. It's just so much different. Like, it would literally be unviable to keep up or to play with other people who also bought stuff online, you know? So, latest video on D4 where in Alpha, Best Mask, Sacred Rondish. We'll check this out. I missed part of that. What are we going here? I hope Blizzards are working on the game to meet the expectations. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. I did see one of the later videos where they changed some of the animations and they looked a lot better. They did, but yeah. Good morning, Phil. New week. Levy, what's going on? Levi, I mean. Levy. Some guy says he wouldn't mind if you could buy extra stash spaces. I mean, I wouldn't be totally against it, I guess, because that's like something usable, but like it actually does kind of in a way cost them money. Like maybe like more character slots, like you could buy 10 more character slots for $10 or something, or you know, one extra stash space, or like up to 3 extra stash spaces at like $5 a piece or something, because they would have to come up with, they'd have to store more characters in their servers, which how much more space does it really take? I have no idea, but it would technically cost them more money to store more characters on their servers or whatever. So what's the Shaco status? No good. No good, Jonathan. Hey Phil, good to see you live. Appreciate it, Matthew. Appreciate it. Still feeling kind of rougher than I even did yesterday. So, can you play hardcore like you die at one time and stay for real long? No, definitely not playing hardcore. I don't know if you mean you want me to pretend like I'm playing hardcore right now, but how everybody dies and then in hardcore and they sit there and stare at their death screen for like 10 minutes, going, "Oh no, oh no, ah, ah." Belt, let's go. Alright, I'm at the point, let's just finish these freaking runs up and get out of here. I'm obviously not going to find it. I'm not going to find the Shaco or the Arachnus Mesh, so I'd take a Tal's Amulet. I'd be happy, I would say like success if I found anything like Tal's Amulet, Shaco, Arachnus Mesh, and Daryl's Visage. Even as simple as a regular Reaper's Toll. Like, there's like a million items I would be happy to find. Any sweet drop recently? Steven says, I did find a perfect shaft stop last night. I wasn't streaming. I just hopped on for a couple of minutes. And I mean, I don't know how recent you're talking about, but I did find a Tal's armor the other night too. Also when I wasn't streaming. So I don't know why it is like, it's like when I'm streaming, my computer doesn't have the power to generate good items. Like I'm using too much power to stream. Gothic Bow, Blade. So I already got both of those. Gold Strike and Spectral Shard. Oh yeah, that almost perfect Ondals. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't know where I'm going to use that really, right? Oh. Rhino says he loves pay for convenience features. Obviously, I'd prefer they were free, but I'll pay for stash space. Yeah. I mean, I probably would if it was like $10 for like 2 more stash pages, like shared stash pages. I'd probably do that, to be perfectly honest. Especially in my position, like being a Diablo 2 streamer. Just to create like less mules. Oh, Ogre X. Ogre X. Can be ethereal or something? No, just a normal one. 320. 320. 297. Oh, I didn't realize this had Corpse Explosion on it too. Corpse Morn with Bone Hue on a Barbarian. So you could Corpse Explosion Barb? You got two sources of Corpse Explosion? Not to mention you're gonna be shooting bone spears out when you're striking. Yeah, let's go, baby. I'm making that one day. If you want a character over 90, it's essential. I wouldn't say it's essential. I got multiple characters over 90. I've never used Ondals, but it can benefit you for sure. Like obviously that percent experience. That percent experience gained. One thing I brought my water. Did my water bottle down here? Son of a bitch. I thought it was down here. Oh, I must have missed something there, talking about how people who smoke weed aren't lazy. I missed that convo somewhere in there. Dennis, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. If you're doing 3K bail runs to go from 98 to 99. Oh, Tom is talking about the Ondals. Yeah, I kind of get it, but I feel like... I mean, don't you kind of lose kill speed if you go to Ondals and survivability and stuff? Like, especially... Let me look at... Because Ondals... has no resistance on it, so you'd lose a ton of all res, like essentially like 70 all res. You could get it somewhere else. You're losing life from the vitality here. You're losing all that magic fine, all the vitality over here, hit recovery. Like if you die one time over level 90, it's like an hour worth of gameplay minimum to get that experience back. So I don't know, I feel like, I mean, if you're like super godly and you know you're never ever gonna die no matter whatever happens, I guess, but I kind of would be on the side of you kind of don't want to risk it, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of where I'm at though. Hoto, in my opinion, is Oxy is kamikaze on hardcore play. Well, yeah, Hoto or Oxy, it's kind of either or. I mean, yeah. I think, honestly, I think people like to blame Oculus for dying when really it was their own dang fault. This is another one of my opinions. So, that's me, Phil. I never die. Nice. I mean, why are you getting randomly teleported with Oculus anyways? Why are you, like, if you're a sorceress, you shouldn't be getting hit. So if you're getting hit all the time and constantly randomly teleporting, whose fault is that really? So I'm not saying anyone's a bad player or or anyone's stupid. I'm just disagreeing, and that's kind of my take on it. Kill speed means nothing if you're not getting more experience. Well, I mean, if you get 5%, if you're killing 8% faster, means you're killing 8% more monsters, which means you're getting 8% more experience. if you're killing slower, that 8% slower, but you're getting 5% more experience, you're not getting the same, you know, you're getting less experience than if you were killing 8 or 10% faster. You see what I'm saying? So I think that makes sense, right? And Ondos can save you 4 days of bail runs. Yeah, that sounds pretty. 15% more experience from Annie and Ondos. 6 less total runs is good. Yeah, definitely the Annie for sure, because Annie's like, you gotta have an Annie, right? But I think the 5% experience, to me, it just seems like between safety, like having to play slower, having to like the time it takes to buy more potions, the time it takes to play safer to not die, like, I mean, that depends on your gear. I mean, and obviously if you're min-maxing your experience gain that much, you probably have sick-ass gear, but like, I've never tested it or like, I've never tested it or did any research on it, but I'm just talking from like my dome of how I would think about it. I wouldn't suspect that it would be better. Not to mention, I don't really ever see people doing it that often, but... Oh, like you're talking, Thomas, you're talking if you're strictly leeching? Well, I guess in that case, so... Oculus greater than Hoto for Sorceress. Abrasive Party. I actually agree with that as well. Just, especially the Magic Find. Man, you get 80 Magic Find on an item. 80 Magic Find. So nice. I would say Oculus better than Hoto. If you have like full skillers in your inventory, maybe like, and I could see how it wouldn't really matter, because you could, you know, full skillers, you'd get all the skills, and you wouldn't have to. You could do all the Magic Find charms in here to make up for that 80. And you do get more res on the Hoto, obviously, and that more cast rate. So there's, I get how it's an argument between Oculus and Hoto, but I always use Oxy over Hoto for the Magic Find. But I'm a Magic Finder. It's what I do. You know what I mean? I mean anyone who doesn't PvP, I guess that's kind of what everyone's a Magic Finder if you're not PvPing, I guess. But Bradley says he hates needing chip gems to upgrade runes and stuff. Yeah, I would be honest, I'm anti-change guy, but if they got rid of needing the gem requirement for upgrading runes, I would be ecstatic about that. I'm fine with it for other cube recipes, but like upgrading runes, I would be perfectly fine with them not having that. It's just such an annoyance, and I feel like it's not, you know, it doesn't add anything to the game really. Oh, we're gonna ID the gloves first, get rid of those. Grab this Grand Charm, ID that while we're waiting. Oh, and a life skiller with a facet. Woo, woo, woo. That's kind of a cool drop. Shape-shifting is gonna be good after the patch, so this is sick to find. Sick to find. How good's it gonna be, fellas? Haha. Shaboom. 5-3. Fire. That's alright. A life skiller and a 5-3 facet. Woo, 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 woo. Alright. A happy drop. Those gloves weren't any good, right? I didn't even really look at them. I just assumed they're bad, because they always are. Not always, but the one out of 10,000, they're like sick, and you want to keep them, but... Sick dopey dope. Yeah, not bad. Obviously, shape-shifting isn't the Jones GGS, but I think shape-shifting Druid's going to be fun after the patch. I mean, when I was walking around with a bone hue, not the right guy. I almost sold it, thinking I like not paying attention. When I was walking around with a bone hue in the Chaos Sanctuary, just slapping one hitting like half the monsters, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool, kinda. Elemental, shape-shifting. That's pretty nasty. If this was online, that'd be a sick low-level dueling one, right? Windwolf. There you go. You just want to downgrade Zod to Chams. Yeah, as for downgrading, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like, off single player, I get why someone would want to do it. Oh, man, pay attention here. Online, it's not really as much of a thing, because you can just, you know... I mean, it would just change all the rune values and stuff, I guess, you know? Because then you could just get one Zod, and you could downgrade, and get, like, 9 Jaws. So what it would be is it would just... I don't know the math. Someone could tell me the math there. I did not do any math, just throwing it out there. You obviously couldn't get an odd number either. But it would make Enigmas less valuable and less rare. It would make every single rune word would be less rare. Because everyone could just downgrade the higher runes to get a bunch of the lower runes, you know? Like a Vex rune would be worthless. Because you could find... Someone would find one Zod and you could just downgrade to like a bazillion Vexes. Yeah. You couldn't... Smart Phil Brain didn't realize when you get 2, and you keep redoubling everything, you couldn't get an odd number, but... A downgrade would sacrifice half. So what are you saying, like, instead of taking a Zod and getting 2 Chams, you could take a Zod and just get 1 Cham for it? Or if you took a Cham and downgraded it, you could just get 1, Ohm? Is Ohm under Cham? I can't remember now. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to do that, I wouldn't see how that would blow the game up, but I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, I can get on single player how you're just like, man, I would really rather not have this, and I would rather have this rune. But I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want that the more I think about it. Ragnar woke up early to stretch before physical therapy. Nice. Get a little stretch in. That's smart. Stefan says bong time, light and firing up. Enjoy? I thought, how they would destroy the game economy. I must have missed. I got your comment too late, Thomas. I'm not sure what that one up there was about. My apologies. I'm missing comments already. It's too early in the day for Phil to be missing all these comments, huh? Too early. Woo. You now don't need a burr rune. But you don't need a burr, you need a burr or the rune above it. Yeah, I kind of get the idea, but I don't really. The more I think about it, the less I like that, to be honest. Yeah, kind of what Thomas says there. If you could do that, then yeah, any rune word you could make twice as fast. And you wouldn't have to find the right runes to make it. 460. 460, okay. Yeah, I kind of don't really like it either. Yeah. Hey, fellow Phil, do you know when approximately 2.4 goes live? I've seen a lot of videos saying soon, but I can't find a date. Love your video. Well, they, what's his name? One of the Pez Radar commented on someone's post, and it said something like, you know, it would come out real soon or something. But I mean, that doesn't. So that's what everyone's saying, soon, because he said soon. But what does that really mean? You know? You hope it comes out today, but not holding your breath because of the Tuesday update or whatever it said. Yeah, I severely doubt it would be today. I couldn't imagine they wouldn't give people at least a day or two heads up, like, hey, the patch 2.4 is going live on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Thomas. It's taking so long because they're working on Act 6. Stop it. You have to leave? Okay. Whoa. Boy. Which one am I playing right now? This is called Fast Melodic Death Metal Track by N&M Creations. That Igor there was asking what specifically the song was called, so that's what it's called. It's called Sound of Childburst Serenity 5. He's stuck. He got stuck. Ah. How'd you get the macro working on your mouse? I'm hugely interested. I mean, I got software that came with my mouse that I can do it on. There's another program called Auto Hotkey that you can kind of do it on that I haven't used in years, but I used to use it back in Diablo 2 to do the same thing. I'm thinking about maybe I'll make a video on it later. That'd be an easy video, and a lot of people are interested in it. And then I could just, when people ask about it, I could just be like, hey, I need to get my Nightbot. I need to work on my Nightbot a little bit too. Set up like exclamation stuff, like, you know, exclamation macro or something like that. I could just be like, hey, exclamation macro, and you can, or just put a link in the description. I guess I could do that too. Have I checked out new? No, I've never played Median XL. Dr. Doomented? There you go. I figured it out. Oh, another Tal's orb. Oh, let's just get out of here real quick, and we'll ID that. How about an Act 4? $212. I don't remember what my other one was. My other one was 221. So another Towels orb. All right. Right. Sounds like I need to hydrate. Yeah, I mean I'm feeling pretty rough nowadays. So I mean, I need a two. They're like the same thing, but just a little different. I mean, I probably won't ever use either one, to be perfectly honest. But I guess we'll keep the lightning one. I don't want to keep a billion of the same thing. Yeah, I forgot my water bottle. I'm gonna have to go grab it. Nope, what am I doing here? I've been in the D2R lobby for over an hour. You've been in the lobby for over an hour? Oh, you can't, because you can't you can't play at the same time as chatting it up in stream. Nice, nice. Yeah, Median XL, I don't know. The mods for Diablo 2, I just didn't really like any of the ones I tried because, I mean, I like Diablo 2, so I don't want to play a different game. I want to play Diablo 2, you know? So that's why I played Project Diablo 2, didn't really like it. I played it for a little bit because it was like hopping. It was like the hot popular thing. So but I just couldn't do it anymore, and just went back to regular Diablo 2 because I just didn't like it. Was no fun, you know. Cydrus says, do you think we can get the new patch this week? Question mark. Maybe. I mean, I kind of doubt it with them doing the update, whatever updates they're doing today. And they haven't announced that today's update is going to be the patch, so I don't think it's... I would be shocked if they just randomly dropped a patch on us without telling anybody. I would guess that next week would be the earliest. That's just my... what do you call it? Deduction, or my thoughts on it. Amulet. Come on, be good for me. Be good for me. Alright. A High Lords. It's my first High Lords. First High Lords. Not bad. I would rather get a Mars right now, but not complaining. A good High Lord drop. Save that up. Forgot to mark down. Been marking stuff down too. This is how I always end up not having things marked down. What was that death mask? Was that Blackhorn's face? Yeah, actually I already have that one. Okay. Why can't I minimize that? What's going on with that? Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, get out of town. Yeah, I might take 5 and go get some cold medicine or something. G-Face and High Lord's time for a Pit Zerker. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Pit Zerker, obviously it's not mandatory, but it's essentially mandatory. You get an Enigma for that, though. Actually, I do have the runes to make Enigma. I do have a Jaw, and I got 2 Sur runes that I found, so. Another Immortal King's belt. Oh, I didn't take that out even, huh? True to Assassin, not the other one though. Okay, well. Boy, that super chest in the back has been a waste, huh? Rhino says if it wasn't for the mods, he would have lost interest essentially in Diablo 2 and would have never been interested in Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are kind of like that, I think, to be honest, but not this guy. Thomas said he's trying to get a 99 barb before ladder drops. Yeah, I haven't had a 99 character in many, many moons. I haven't had 99 characters since back in the day when you could just like go into a cow game and you could be level 99 in like a week. You could just walk through the portal and just sit right next to the portal in the corner. You can get rushed to level. You can get rushed to hell. You'd be level 1 still. You'd hop into a game, and at the end of the first cow game, you'd be level like 27. Cornet. I guess I should grab it just in case. This one time, it's something good. Ugh. What do you got here? Perfect. Thomas said he's never stopped playing D2 for more than a couple of years. I probably did, to be honest, so. I stopped a couple of different times. Like, a lot of y'all, like the hardcore OG people, you've probably played a lot more Diablo 2 in your day than I have even. I would play for like a ladder or 2 here, then take a year, then not play for a year or 2, play for this, you know, play one ladder, play another ladder here, not play for a couple years. I was in the, I would say when Halo 1, 2, and 3 were out, there was probably 10 years I didn't play Diablo 2, to be honest. When it was like Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, and in there, whenever it was, there was the Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2. I probably didn't play for like 10 years. Elder Scrolls, the, you know, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. Like, I probably didn't play for many years in there. Halo 3 and Reach. I didn't like Reach. Halo 3 was alright, but then Reach just got, it was too, I don't know. Something about Reach I didn't like. They just start trying to make things too different. Like, oh, we gotta advance the game. We can't make the same game. We gotta make things different. It's like, man, the reason they try to do that is because they try to make a new game every year, you know. That's what, it really makes games a lot worse when you try to make a new game every year. Because then what's usually different between, like, we'll say the Elder Scrolls, for example. Their games are super similar. They're exactly the same, even Fallout, but they only make one every like 5 or 10 years. Then what's different between them is the graphics just explode and they're just so much better than the last game, but it still has the amazing gameplay. We play literally all the same games. Yeah, I don't play the Call of Duties and stuff anymore. It's not Call of Duty and Halo are only fun to me if I can play a lot, like if I play like every day and get good at it. If, you know, there's nothing fun about playing against all these people who play like 12 hours a day and, you know, you can only play like a couple hours every other day or something. And you can only get like, you get like 4 kills, die like 30 times. You're like, well, that was fun. Like, these people are doing stuff I've never seen before. Halo 2 was the hardest missions of all time for a first-person shooter. I don't know. I feel like that can't be possible. I don't remember it being that hard. But the Halo single-player stuff was actually pretty fun back in the day. Not like the Call of Duty games didn't really have fun single players, but I thought the Halo stuff was. Oh, one mission specifically was? I guess I don't really need to go to this guy every time, huh? Yo, Phil, been watching your videos for a while now. Keep up the good work, man. Thanks for the advice. Even an old D2 player, your content is great. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Avelo? Pronounced wrong, I'm sure. My apologies. But thank you for the kind words. Hey. 10 a.m. already. Oh boy. Three to battle order. Put it right back, didn't I? Don't forget, fellas, give me a little like button, tap Rooney. It'd be much appreciated. And thank you. Sorry for begging, but the mission's name is Gravemind. Gotcha. Plenty of hackers in Warzone, Steven says. Yeah, I never played Warzone. I stopped playing. Oh man, the last Call of Duty I ever touched was Advanced Warfare. Game was so bad, and that's what I mean. They try to go too different. Like, oh, we got to do something cool. We're gonna jetpacks and wall running. It's gonna be so cool. Ah! It's like, man, no. You need to make your gameplay better so that people aren't getting headshot through walls, instead of like adding in plasma guns and stuff, and like power punches and stuff to get like, ugh. If like literally make like perfect hit detection and stuff like that, and that's what you need to do, instead of the times when you're playing like Black Ops 2 and you're getting like, you know, like I said, like hit, like what'd you shoot, a curving bullet, like. You can see the bullet trail like 6 feet away from you and you're like dropping dead. You couldn't play COD because of the insta-death, so you stuck with Halo? super jumping ruined COD for me. I didn't even know you could super jump in Call of Duty, to be honest. I've never heard of that before. I knew the old school Halo you could super jump, super bounce, but... Oh, like in Call of Duty, like 2 bullets to the toe and you're dead. Yeah, kinda. It's more difficult to, you know, yeah. It's definitely more quote unquote realistic, I guess, to where if you catch a couple of bullets, you're dead. You don't have like a massive power suit to like keep you alive and whatnot. So in that, yeah. Yeah, that's why I hated the new COD, the Exodus suit, where you could jump super high, and everyone was just like jumping around and leaping around corners and stuff, and it made like all that leap, crouch and stuff like that like even worse. Yeah, the Modern Warfare and the Black Ops were like my favorite ones. I don't think I ever did Black Ops 3 though. I did 1 and 2, and then Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and that's I think that's when Modern Warfare came out, or I mean Future Warfare came out. I think after that, and then I stopped playing. And then I think Black Ops 3 came out after that, but I never touched it. I think that's how it went, anyways. You'd lay prone like a dead guy with a blunderbuss. Nice. New season started already? No, this is single player, personally. I'm playing right here. Modern Warfare 2 was the peak of COD. Yeah, I can kind of believe that. Yeah, one of the guys I used to play a COD with back in the day from like, he was from a different state. I can't even remember. He's actually still friends with one of my like in real life friends, and he's one of my subscribers on here. It's kind of neat that he's like, oh, Sweet Phil is that guy? Like, that's crazy. When I was at my wedding, my buddy, he was at, you know, he's at the wedding too, obviously. He's like, oh, dude, send a thing to Dibs. This guy's like Call of Duty tag name was Dibs. Thomas says Black Ops 2 was the peak. Yeah, I mean, I think they were like right next to each other, so I would say it kind of spans the two, in my opinion. Philip says Black Ops 3 was pretty awful. Well, good, because I never tried it, so I guess it's a good one to be awful. Come on, Shaco. Man, I can't believe I'm doing so many runs and I haven't gotten a Shaco yet. I mean, I guess we looked it up the other day, and what was it, 1 in 800 is a Shaco, so... But I feel like everyone gets a Shaco sooner than that, except for me. Another fun fact between Halo and COD, there has been enough time spent in matches among the players that in about 10 times longer than all of recorded humanity. Oh, like if you took the time of everyone playing and put it like end to end instead of consecutive, it was longer than all of human humanity. That's kind of funny. You used to play COD with a black preacher from your state? That's kind of funny, I guess. Oop, okay, before I get taken out here. Oh, come on, you ghoul. Bloodlord, I mean. Feeder bow. Gotta grab the Ogre Axe, right? Mandatory. Ah, I got hit recovered. Didn't grab the jewel. Robert Bose. I mean, he's just joking, guys. Every once in a while, I don't know if it's always, some people just come here and say dumb stuff like that. Or maybe he is just mega super attracted to me, I don't know. Agree! Travis up here, so comment from a minute ago, sorry I didn't get to it sooner, but says that his opinion, Modern Warfare and Black Ops 2 were the two best. Yeah, I could believe that. The first Modern Warfare was pretty sick too. Like, obviously, I guess, like if you played it after Modern Warfare 2, the first Modern Warfare probably doesn't seem as good, but at the time it was like, whoa, this is awesome. And the same thing, we actually, some of my buddies, actually that Dibs guy and some other people, we went back and played Black Ops 1 after Black Ops 2, playing Black Ops 2 forever, and it was hilarious. It was pretty awesome, I'm gonna be honest. There was 271,000 years of gameplay time on Halo from 04 to 2010. That's pretty wild stuff. Yeah, boy. Looks like we're gonna end these runs on a dead streak here. Ah, boy. Not many first-person shooters you enjoy anymore. Just all our CS ripoffs, right? Yeah, that's like the new gaming model, pretty much. Whoa! See, that soul thing hit me for half my life. Ridiculous. But yeah, wasn't it even the new Halo is a free game, but they're gonna have like pay to win type of stuff in it or something? Did I remember seeing that right? I think I had seen that on I think it was like an X-Play review or something on the new G4 YouTube channel. The new Halo is absolute trash. Nice. Not pay to win. All cosmetics are paid. I don't know how you can make money that way. I don't know how they can make a game, develop it for free for that long, and then it's like, who would pay money to have like a pink character and stuff? Like, I don't get, like, that was always cool to do on Modern Warfare and stuff, just because like it was a sign of like when you got the golden gun, it was like you used that gun a lot and got like the thing, you know, like. Or like, you know, you didn't have to pay for it, you just get it as an achievement, and then it was cool to use the different skins and stuff. But paying, I would never pay for another skin. Come on. How ridiculous. Fortnite ruined it for everybody. Right? To get the single player campaign you have to pay money, but the online is free. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I didn't know all the details about it, but Taken out already here. Ah. Atmos whale. You know, one thing I'm gonna have to start remember doing is picking up like socketed these for like a fire druid flickering flame or something. I'm gonna have to start picking those up after the patch. 100 health now, congrats. No, I'm gonna put the points in energy just so that my health won't go up. Oh, it did go up to 1,000. How did that happen? I went up one level and you get one more health? I didn't know that, actually. All I did was level up and I got one more health. I guess I just never realized that because I never paid attention. Next run you'll find an Arax. Sure. I can disagree with that opinion and say, you are wrong. I doubt it. You feel like we all hate Fortnite because we aren't children? Yeah, I mean, I've never played it, I'll be honest, so. But anything that its business model is that you buy it and then you have to spend a bunch more money when you're playing it. That's not for me, bruh. I hate that stuff. Oh, another one. Another Gladiator's Bane. So, not the Shaco, or not the Arax, but I did get a good item on the next run, so. Jeremy loves a Phil stream in the morning. Well, glad I could provide that for you. That's the goal, so I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Probably, I already got a Gladiator's Bane, I think, so I probably don't need to keep another one, huh? You get a small stat increase every time you level up. Yeah, I believe it. Like, after seeing it, obviously, now. It's probably different per character, right? Like, the Barbarian probably gets more health. The Sorceress probably got, like, 3 or 4 mana per level. Or something like that. I'm sure that's what it is. Did I have it over here? What's this? Oh. So I can make a budget obedience. I feel like I never use it for anything, and I already got another one. That's pretty low anyways, but... Kelly Frag, what's up? Everyone feels a Shaco incoming. It's saving the best for last on these runs, huh? Oh my gosh, I seen the unique stuff everywhere, and I got excited for a second. Why can't I get a freaking Shaco, a Harlequin's Crest from here? Oh my gosh, I seen the freaking stuff here, and I got all excited. Alright, well, we're gonna ID and look at it too, just because. God. How could you? Wow, I literally got like a shot, like a jolt of adrenaline, because I was like, ugh. I got like a jolt of excitement when I seen that too. Come on. As soon as you find a Shaco, 20 will drop, says Philip. Yeah, that's like on my other, when I was doing my other grail, I literally had like 15 of them. And it was like, oh, another Shaco. Oh, another Shaco. Where's my Merc? Yeah, Jose, he dies every time, so when you're running Mephisto, it's generally not a good idea to have a mercenary unless he can literally face tank Mephisto. Which, I mean, yeah, if you have like a Fortitude and a Andaro's Visage and a, you know, Infinity or something, yeah, he can probably face tank, but if you have all that stuff, you're not going to be running Mephisto, because you wouldn't find anything that you need from Mephisto, so. It would literally be a Shaco and ID into a G face. Boy, that'd be disappointing, huh? Could you imagine if that stuff like that happened? Oh, a unique Shaco. Let's go, Harlequin's crest, and you click ID, and it's just like chunk, and it changes into a G face, and you're like, what? Call of Duty, what's going on, my man? Yo, yo, yo. Travis says it took him a long time too to get a Shaco. Yeah. I mean, yeah, after these 500, I'm doing the Ancient Tunnels, and I'm just gonna go, like, I don't know, I guess move on without a Shaco. Usually from Mephisto or Andariel, between the two, this is gonna be 1,000 runs of Mephisto and Andariel, and I didn't get a Shaco. Like, or an Iraq. Out of 750 runs, I didn't get an Arachne's Mesh from Mephisto either. That one has a much lower drop odds in it than a Harlequin's Crest, though, but... Another facet, wow. This is my third facet from Mephisto. The third one. So let me grab that. I probably don't need a Thull, actually, but... Let's go ahead and click this stuff real quick. We're gonna head to town over here, I guess. Too many guys around. Okay. 5-5 of something, come on. Oh, 5-5 cold, let's go. Let's go, baby. So a perfect cold die facet. Not bad, not bad. I googled the eye level of Shaco and found the first spot in the game with that eye level. Yeah, I mean, it's probably like Nightmare Diablo or something, right, Thomas? Black Marsh Hell? Is that the first, like, that must be the first, like, normal area, right? Because I know you can get a Shaco from Nightmare Bale for sure. Oh, I forgot to do that. I've seen people do it before, so. Yeah, it's from, like, the unique packs and stuff. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, Jinx down here says he found one from a Nightmare Bale, actually, so maybe we'll keep this over here since it's for this character. Why not? Thull runes, I'm not going to keep more than 10, I guess, for now. I don't want to completely fill up. I got 135. I do need to make more spirits in case I want to transfer them all, but... Perfect jewel for your Shaco. Kind of, Brian. To be honest, I would just go a perfect topaz for the magic find. I always plug magic find in that stuff. Otherwise, Andy's is the best spot. Yeah, Andy had the highest. I think it was one in like 670 runs. You'd find one at Andy, and it was one in 800, I think, for Mephisto here to find a Harlequin's Crest. But I just didn't want to do Andy because Mephisto has chances to drop so many other good items too that Andariel can't drop. So, like, such as the Arachne's Mesh, even though I'm not finding that either, so, you know, whatever. Is possible to get, yeah, for sure. Actually, Appley, Nightmare Andariel is actually the #1 drop odds for a SOJ. The absolute best drop odds in the entire game. Confirmed. Took me 1,000 Diablo runs to get a spiderweb sash to get the Arachne's Mesh. Wow, yeah. It's not super common. I only found in 2 years of Pluggy Holy Grailing, I think I found only 2 of them, or maybe 3. It might have been 3, but I can't remember for sure. But I actually got lucky and I found one. I started Holy Grailing, and it was actually before I even started making videos. And I found an Arachne's Mesh on like my 25th Mephisto run. Like before, like I was just like, here we go. I have my budget sorceress. Like I was using, you know, just garbage items, you know. And I was like, cool, and an Arachne's Mesh, you know. So I don't remember where I found my first Shaco, but I'll never forget that Arachne's Mesh. I was just like, what? Like, I almost wasn't excited. I was like confused. Gosh, stop shooting me at that thing. Those ghosts, man. Jeez. I was literally like confused. I was like, what? Arachnid's mesh? Like, huh? 1 in 720 chance with 415% magic find. Is that for Mephisto for a Shaco there, destination? I will be honest, when I looked it up, I only had 300 and something magic find, so I do have more magic find now than when I looked it up, so that would make sense if the odds got better. Yeah, appreciate it, man, appreciate it. The elbow. Are you trolling, bro? I don't know whose comment that was directed towards, or if that was directed towards me. Not sure. Ooh, a 2011 Lightning, not bad, nice. Always happy to get something like that. Stefan there just pulled that. I feel like they dropped the high rune rates. Haven't found one in 3 weeks. Really? I actually feel, Jeremy, that to me it feels like they've increased them, in my opinion. Maybe it's just the, you know, the luck of the draw type of situation where I've been getting better luck and you've been getting worse luck, I guess. With the exception of Lower Kuras. I did have real bad Lower Kuras luck. But like I said, I keep finding high runes or mid runes and stuff. Like I'm filming a video, I'll go kill the Countess one time. Boom, Mal rune. Oh, I'll try out this Javazon thing or whatever I've been practicing with or whatever. Oh, just found a Ja rune in cows on players 1 cows on accident. You know, like... That's been happening. That's how I have all these runes on single player. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go try this build on single player, and then just to see what happens, you know. And then boom, like high runes are just dropping everywhere. The Vex rune I found. I went to battle order up at the Frigid Highlands. So I wasn't even gonna farm there. My mercenary, during the load screen, my mercenary walked over and killed a monster. And as I loaded into the game, a Vex rune was dropping on the ground. 1 monster, you know, on players 1 difficulty, like, it's crazy. Mask. Ethereal, of course you are. Oh, you're locked. Blah. Oh, man. You never found any runes in regular D2, but you found, you've made every high rune word in D2R, essentially. That's pretty wild. A 198 Spire of Honor, you might up it. Yeah, I don't know, it might be something cool to do or whatever. Spire of Honor is the lance with the paladin skills, right? Make a spear pally. I was trying to think of a cool way to merge them together, but so that'd be like a spally, a spear pally. It would be a spally, right? 9 more runs and I'll get my green hat. I don't know. Everyone makes all these predictions, but I never find one. Spiridon? Oh, good point. Good point. Spiridon. I like calling it a spally. A spear pally. Why am I farming without a mercenary? Because most budget mercenaries can't face tank Mephisto, so he just dies every run. And if you moat trick Mephisto with a mercenary, your mercenary just walks at him, and then Mephisto just blasts him across the moat. So it's pointless. Like when I'm sitting here moat tricking Mephisto, my mercenary will walk up right here, and he'll just get blasted away. War Scepter. 640s. Yeah. Nice to meet you. What's going on, 7? I'll just call you 7, I guess. No, Civis? 7 Civis? I'm not sure about that, but best class for PvP. Ooh, happily. I don't have very little knowledge on PvP, so I can't really, I honestly couldn't answer that for you with any intelligence. You have to say you don't want a Shaco to drop to get one to drop, right, Jinx? That's what saying I want a Shaco to drop it is kind of jinxing it for me, right? Wouldn't you say? I kind of would think you're an expert on jinxes, so. I don't want no Shaco. I don't want no Harlequin's Crest. Oh, at least I'm almost got these runs wrapped up, huh? Get these done. We'll head to Ancient Tunnels here in a minute. 7 durability on that Eth Shaco. Come on. Say what you said about when you found the Trang's gloves. What did I say? What did I say for the Trang's gloves? I don't remember. That I'm not even using right now, but I found a bunch of Trang's gloves now, to be honest, but you have to run around the pool of blood 100 times and then a Shaco will drop for Andy. Well, I've said I can't believe I haven't found Shaco yet a lot of times, so a whole lot of times. Kung Fu. Wow. Kung Fu, what's going on, my man? I'm still a little under the weather here. Actually, I feel a little worse than I did yesterday, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, but everyone calls you 7? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty common streamer thing. Like, you see a bunch of letters that don't really make sense to you, and you're just like, yeah, 7's a number on there. I'll just call you 7. Blah. You scrub. 6.5. I found my first Shaco clearing Forgotten Sands on my 3rd Uber clear. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. They have updated most all abilities through all the years of this game, and still yet Thorns on the Pally is the one ability that hasn't been decent since Elodie first came out. Yeah, actually, I watched 7. I actually watched a video from Xtimus last night about that. That apparently, the original version of Diablo, I think it was like the pre-launch version. It was like the alpha version. It's like Diablo 1.0. I don't know if it was like the original like launch day before they maybe patched it just after that. But Thorns was like just nasty. Like you just walk around and melt everything without, you know. It was just absolutely insane. So I think they like nerfed it then and they never brought it back up. Really. Dusk Shroud. I guess I'll try it. Why not? Always ID him just in case. Just getting back in. Any good finds since the Tal's Orb? Not really. I think I found like a Gladiator's Bane, which is like, how good is that really? Kind of a rare item, but nothing crazy. You know, but boy, this is taking longer than I expected. 3 more runs, then we're going to call this a day, and I'm going to move to Ancient Tunnels. We'll stop it at even 5, huh? Shaco on the last run. Let's go, baby. Shaco in one of these last 3 runs. Let's do it. What am I looking for on the Dusk? Incredibly, any of these elite armors I identify. I could identify any really, but if you get like, you can get like life with like 4 open sockets, just because it's not super useful on single player, but they're super valuable online for PvP players. If you get like, you can get like 100 life with 4 open sockets on like a Dust Shroud. It's like, it's worth like 30 burr runes, depending on when you find it. Why not Andy? I already did a bunch of Andy runs, and I didn't get a Shaco, so. Plus Mephisto can drop. I don't have an Arachnid's Mesh. I want one of those. I need an Andaro's Visage. I don't have one of those. Andy can't drop a lot of other good things. I mean, she can drop a lot of good things, but she can't drop some of the higher level good things that I also want to find. And I mean, Mephisto's odds of dropping a Shaco is pretty good. Like it's not that much worse than Andaro, to be honest. What did someone just looked it up? It was 1 in 700-ish. And Andaro's is like 1 in 600 or something, so something like that. I don't remember the real numbers, but well, one more run, fellas. One more run. All right, give me something to be excited about. No good. No good. Okay, let's get out of here. What's player setting? I was doing them at players 3 so I could kind of get them rolling here. The player's difficulty setting isn't as like valuable against like the act bosses like that, because you don't get like better items from higher player difficulty. What you really do is get more items, and then if you drop more items, then you obviously have a better chance of getting better items because more items are dropping. But it was already, Mephisto drops like all 6 items on players 3 like 90% of the time, so it's like turning it up would make his health, it'd make it go slower, but it would only be a little bit better. So Phil, did you consider doing chaos with an infinity? Yeah, infinity lightning sorceress, Robert? Probably. Yeah, I should consider that. That's an inside joke for the channel, by the way, anyone who doesn't know. Why are you running Andario? Why don't you use a lightning sorceress with infinity? Because I don't want to play a lightning sorceress. I don't want to. How much gold to go through before you gamble in SOJ? Probably like 100 million, probably 700 million, if not more. Like, all right, I'm gonna take a quick break, like a BRB, and I'm actually gonna get some. I need to get something to drink and stuff, and then I'm gonna go to the ancient tunnel. So give me like 3 minutes. Don't everybody leave. Give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry, fella. Just one more minute. Something came up here. I gotta take care of. Alrighty. Thanks for sticking around, fellas. What then? Oh. Mega sorry, some family stuff I had to deal with here. So now I'm taking care of my 6th kid right now, so that is what it is. Daddy is making deals. So, sorry for the inconvenience there, fellas. What was I doing now? Oh, ancient tunnels, ancient tunnels. I need to switch my run counter over to 250 ancient tunnel runs. Good enough. Oh, drink some Mike. I got some cold medicine, so. You got it, Slayer. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Yeah, that a minute ago when I had that not happy look on my face, it's when my wife told me she's leaving, and I'm responsible for the kid now. Oh yeah, I did. When I re-rolled, I actually got a good Ancient Tunnels map. It's like right there, see? That's pretty nasty. Not that a good Ancient Tunnels map is really like that important, but it's today we find a Shaco read. Well, I just finished up 500 more Mephisto runs after the Frankie Fresh Magic Find battle. No Shaco. In 750 Mephisto runs and 250 Andaro runs, I got no Shaco, so 1,000 runs. I should have found one statistically, but you know what? I need to go get my mercenary for this, though. I forgot about that. Now that I'm doing this good layout too. Yeah, it's not bad. I can kind of zigzag up, down, up, and it works out pretty good. I never really have a problem. Like, I've never been like, man, this Ancient Tunnels map's not very good, you know, like. It's not as crazy as like a LK map or something, you know what I mean? Shaco love today. I hope so. I hope so. I need to get an ethereal something. I need to get a fortitude is what I need, right? Let's go like this. I'm gonna get a bunch of full rejuves down here, so. Where am I? Oh, man. We got the sparkly chest up here, which is just slightly out of the way, nothing crazy. Let's go like this. Get in this corner. Where'd the champion go? There we go. Imagine if I find like a Griffin's before I get a Shaco. Obviously, it's definitely possible, but. Alright, and I might be going slow at first here. I don't have a good feel for this map, so I don't know where the champions usually are and stuff, so you know, go ahead and cut me some slack up front. I know some people are gonna be like, bro, you suck, you're going too slow, bro. But bleep them, you know what I mean? Bleep them. I was watching DB yesterday and he actually left a Shaco on the ground while gambling and left the game. Oh yeah? Well, if he was gambling, if he was on single player, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, he probably has 7,000 Shacos on single player. And even online right now, if you're on regular BattleNet, what's a Shaco worth right now? Like a pull rune? Like honestly. Yeah, I think this is kind of neat having this square map so you can run it like up and down, up, down. I just gotta remember there's gonna be these corridors over here like this. If that, right? Yeah, everyone's like, dude, I don't even want a Shaco. Like those, like who cares? Can't find a Shaco to save my life on single player. Yeah, that's the exact same. That's right where I'm at, bruh. We're in this. We're in the same boat. Yeah, everyone you know has a Shaco, so you don't even pick them up. Hard to give away a Shaco. Nice. Is this PTR? Norlac. No, this is single player. Excuse me. Single player Diablo 2. I'm one of them people that really enjoy playing single player. I know a lot of people don't like quote unquote understand it, but I just really like having the static maps. I love magic finding. I love finding rare stuff. I guess I should grab a key, huh? I should put a key somewhere in my inventory. Man, I'm gonna have to make a video later. Man, I feel like terrible. I haven't made a video in like 3 days. I like, you know, rough. The struggle's real. Oopsie. There we go. Ooh. He's getting tapped up. Yeah, you can do single player 2.4 PTR. You kind of can, but like, I didn't know that you would be able to do it after the PTR was no longer live. So I uninstalled it, and you can't like, I don't know of a way that you can reinstall the PTR if you've uninstalled it, you know what I mean? If you didn't uninstall it already, I guess you can, but I don't think there's a way to. I could be wrong. Feel free to anybody tell me in the chat if there is a way to reinstall PTR 2.4 now, if you uninstalled it, because I thought it was already done, like permanently done, because it really hinders my video making ability when I don't have the PTR anymore. It'd be like a mega lifesaver if someone told, someone told me how to do that. Any ideas when the next update will be? I'm not really sure. I'm guessing next week. That's just my guess. Because they're doing some sort of update today, but they didn't say what it was going to be. And I can't imagine that they would drop the 2.4 patch, like literally unannounced. It's like, boom, and drop it, you know? So it'd have to be, you know, next week, I'm guessing. If it is any longer than that, I'd be surprised. Yeah. Here, I'm going to plug my regular speakers in real quick instead of my headphones. I got to reach over the back here. Ooh. Sorry if that was a really loud noise there for a second. Boy, let's turn that down a little bit. It's only an hour update. Yeah, I doubt they're dropping a patch. It's just an hour update, right? Sweet Phil, typical Sweet Phil. Let's hear it, everybody. Typical Sweet Phil move. I mute the mic. I don't know if I forget to hit the button or if I don't hit the button right and it doesn't work. But I do that all the time because I'm so stupid. Not stupid, but I just make little mistakes. Classic Phil. Classic Phil. Let's go, baby. Ah. Where are we here? Okay. You know what might be super nasty after the patch is specifically for ancient tunnels, like rocking that blizzard frozen orb thing after after the patch maybe. I haven't tested it or nothing, but I was just thinking about that. Like maybe frozen orb would wreck down here with the you know, the area of effect it has. That's pretty spread out, but you know, hey, get out of here. And also being able to put Blizzard down and then spam Frozen Orb, like I do with Ice Blast. I tried drinking Red Bull in the morning, empty stomach, bad idea. Yeah, if you want to get all like twitchy and stuff. I miss anything? No. Sounds like a bullet from a Valentine tune. Yeah, a lot of the stuff this guy does is pretty sick. Is MF Grand Charm worth keeping? Not generally. No. I mean, when you can get like 7% Magic Find Small Chimes, that's, I mean, pretty much the small charm stuff is the way to go. I mean, the only reason I would say that to keep the Grand Charm is maybe super early on if you have no other option, but... Oh... Too high. Right. What is this? 21, 18, 34? Yeah. Ithrune. Got me again. Got me again. If I were king, let's get out of there. Wow, what was I doing? It would be illegal to have a rune that was so close to Ith and Ist. And also, it'd be illegal. I would make the Io rune illegal. It'd have to get a new name. It couldn't look so much like a low rune. If I was king, I would tackle the important problems in the world. All right. Ith is 1/3 of an enigma. I mean, I guess that's kind of true, right? It's one way to look at it. Classic. I see people post those like, not memes, but like trolling or joking around or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like, just found a third of the way to my enigma or something like that, you know, or half the way to my enigma, and they got like a random armor with and an Ithrune next to each other. A random 3-socketed armor, yeah. Make sure you hit that like button for me too, fellas. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thanks, people. Just subscribed. You can type in the chat for this specific message. Please move your goddamn Grand Chimes and slot the inventory. No. Nope. You know what? I kind of like how it is. I like it. I do that on purpose, by the way, if you were unaware. I do that on purpose. You subscribe just so you could tell me, and then you unsubscribed after you put that comment in. Or what was I doing? Got all distracted. Did one run on LK. Andres up here did one LK run on Players 8, got an home run. Congrats, you lucky bleep. Can't say the word, but yep, haven't fixed the spelling error in Nightbot, yeah. I leave it in there on purpose for extra engagement in the chat. Smart, good strategy, huh? Ingenious. Speaking of magic, find Grand Charm. Alright, come on, Ancient Tunnels. You can do it for me. Come on, buddy. Boy, these guys are like indestructible over here. Why not? Set ring, let's go. Still forgot. Oh. Alright. Whoop. $40.15. Half of, I got 50% of a $40.15 jewel. Let's go. Short warbow. Rune incoming? Hopefully. Gonna keep a Merc or swap to Act 1 Insight for the new update patch. For a Sorceress, you definitely want the Act 2 Insight for sure, because you want that meat shield up there. If you're rocking... I don't know. I can't really think of... Maybe if you're doing a... No, I can't really think of an instance where you'd want the Act 1 Mercenary. I forget what builds... There was an instance where I was thinking about it and you would want an Act 1 Mercenary, but I can't think of it now. But in general, I would just always go Act 2 Mercenary. I mean, maybe like a super budget summon Necro where like early on your Mercenary can't survive. And you just want the little bit of extra damage from ranged. But you still need the mana for Corpse Explosion and stuff. But in general, I mean, most cases, I'm guessing most people are still going to be rocking the Act 2 or... So... And I know the Act 5 can slap, but like... I don't really see why you'd be using an Act 5 Mercenary, to be perfectly honest, because like, once you get good enough gear so that your Act 5 Mercenary can wreck, I mean, you're going to have a bunch of good gear, and your Mercenary won't even be able to kill anything, because you're going to be killing everything, you know what I mean? So... I'm not really sure. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a Corpse Explosion, maybe a Summon Necro you could go Act 5 would be good, because your Mercenary tends to get the first kill and then you Corpse Explode. So maybe that would be a good use for the Act 5 Mercenary. But then you need the Insight. Well, you kind of want Insight to get the mana, right? But you can get it from the Iron Golem now, so... And Infinity doesn't really help that much. Because Infinity actually does help on Corpse Explosion, a lot of people don't realize, but it's the explosion's half fire, half physical, so it boosts up half the damage, so... But that could be one where you go Act 5 out of Corpse Explosion one, so... A lower res weapon that a Merc can use? What's that, Thomas? I don't remember that. I don't remember which one that is. One of the rune words, I'm guessing, or something. Is that like if L F ball or something one? I can't remember which one had that. Whatever you're talking about there. The new rune word. Yeah, I can't remember either, Thomas. Yeah. We slaying. Hit the like button. Herschel, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, definitely hit that like button for me, fellas. Has the luck changed, Phil? I had a few weeks of nothing. Was getting super frustrated. Then I finally got a rune off of Wraith and being at players 1. I mean, I did get a Vex the other day. I found a perfect shaft stop. I found, what else did I find? I haven't found a lot of the, like I haven't found the Shaco, I haven't found the Arachnus Mesh, but a couple Gladiator Banes, I guess. So, sort of okay, like some luck, but nothing crazy. No. Obsession? Question mark. Obsession is for a 6-socketed spear or staff. That's obsession. There's one that goes in 6-socketed swords, and it's like Fal, Ith, Eth, Thul, Amen, or something like that. It might be that one. I don't remember what it's called though. Never got my Shaco. Nope. I did find. Oh yeah, I did find this Tal's armor in the ancient tunnels here. So that's good. That's a good find. For sure. It's pretty rare, not like the rarest item in the game, but kind of rare item. And useful for my sorceress here, so sorry I'm a little sick. I'm like, sound like I'm about to start crying. A Gladiator's Bane with a soul rune in it? Huh, never heard about that. I do need a CTA base. Oh! Double X is the right one, right? 43 strength. That's the one. That's my CTA base. I love using double X just because nobody uses it. Took 1,100 hours to find Tal's yesterday. 1,100 hours. You have the runes for it? Question mark. Sven, maybe I missed what rune word you're talking about. That I have the runes for. I think I missed it. Unless you're talking to somebody else, that's possible. Unbending Will is the new 6-socket rune word. Gotcha, Thorazul for CTA. Oh yeah, actually I don't have the runes for it either. I don't have an Ohm rune. I need to find an Ohm rune, but I don't know how much people really want to see it, but I'm gonna do some more ancient or LK runs here, probably after this, to be honest. So hopefully I can get an Ohm rune and some other stuff, maybe if I get lucky. Yeah. I kind of 666. I kind of got the idea. I just never heard or the what you were getting at there. But I just never seen anyone do it before. Boom. Yeah, I've never done one of those quote-unquote immortal sorceresses. Thinking about maybe doing one at some point. Just to try it out and see how immortal it really is. Sweet Phil put it to the test. You say you can't die? I'll prove it. Mana burn equals dead Sork. Right, right. Yeah. Let's get that Ohm. Yeah, that'd be nasty if it just randomly not expecting it. The Ohm drops right here. There you go. Tharaz will drop that new rune word in the chat up here. Bal, Io, Ith, Eld, El, Hell. So that's got amp damage on it, you say, huh? I didn't know that. And that's something crazy. It's 6-socketed, but it has like, it's 300 to 350 enhanced damage for that right there. For those runes. Like, that's pretty crazy. But it does take 6 sockets, so 6-socketed base is not going to be super easy. You'll have to do it in a phase blade or a Berserker Axe or maybe a Colossus Blade or something if you wanted to. Colossus Sword. Or, wait, is that swords only or is that any weapon? You could Archon Staff it if it's any weapon. Get like 350 minimum damage on your Archon Staff. I can't remember if it's swords or any weapon. Or, you know, what it goes into. Not every mob has mana burn. Nope. But there's always one. There's always one. Oh boy. Good telly, but. Rah. Swords only, huh? Yep, guess it's stuck to the phase blade, huh? Phase blade or maybe a Colossus blade if someone wants to go two-hander. Maybe with the new, maybe with the new, what do you call it? The new attack speed calculation on a druid, maybe that'll be a good like budget option. Get 350 enhanced damage for a fall rune on a weapon. Uh-oh. Alright. Had a big sneeze there. Woo! I'm back, though. Seal Circuit is really valid if you have 10 jaw budget, right? Battle Hammer. What is this? Do I have this on my grail? I know it's nothing good, but... Earthshaker. I mean... Good old Earthshaker. Let me mark that down real quick. I'm pretty sure I ain't got that one. I want that thing minimized. What's going on with that? Yeah, well... Oh, a few more homies hiding up here. Yeah, we'll take him out. Why not? Yeah, I'll skip that guy. Blister mana burn almost killed my level 94 yesterday. So close to 95. Wowzers. Yeah. Got a BK ring. Nice. Yeah, BK is a cool one to find for sure. Oh, you're talking... This is a comment from earlier from 666 that the damage isn't that great on the Immortal, but it's a good telly character. Because yeah, you max out your mana, so you would never have a mana issue. That kind of does make sense, to be honest, if you're like a strict tellier, kind of, sort of, for a group of people. Oh, well, I don't really need to keep that. I guess we'll put that in there, why not? 6-socketed War Pike. Non-ethereal War Pike, that's not going to have any uses, right? I'm trying to think offhand. Why did I think one of the... Oh no, that new rune word is only swords. That's the one I was thinking, but I got it confused with having other weapons. So yeah, I'll just toss that out in a second. Death rune! Just silence, yeah. Oh yeah, I always forget silence can be made and everything, but it needs silence needs what, a Vex rune, right? Is that the one high rune in a silence? Garib. Oh yeah. Get rid of that. Ethereal. No sockets. I feel like I do want an ethereal base for a treachery or something, but actually, I don't think I have a base for a fortitude. That's a pretty good fortitude base for a if I what? Oh, I forgot I had that in there. All right, we'll go like that. We're fine. I prefer BK over SOJ life boost. Yeah, it gives you a little life boost. Yeah, the life boost. If you're melee, you could definitely make. There's definitely great arguments for BK on casters. I would generally always go with an SOJ on any caster, but I don't think there's a great argument for a BK over an SOJ on a Sork, for instance. Whoop. Oh. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing nothing. I better double check this. Why is nothing dropping here? Okay. Taltho and Topaz it. Alright, there you go, Sven. Thanks for shooting that to me. That's exactly what I was gonna... Well, just lagged when I was loading. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Thank you for putting that in real quick. See? You've been in here enough, you know I can't remember stuff like that. My headphones are in the screen. Why didn't someone tell me that? What a noob. That's my chair. Okay. We'll get this out of here. My CTA base. Let's go. Love that double axe. Such a cutie. Taltho and a Topaz. There's no e-bugging, but let's try to get the right amount of sockets on here. 3 or 4 would be fine. There's like a 30% chance to not get 3 or 4 sockets on it. You know my fill, right? I mean, I don't need to make a stone for my mercenary or something. Oh well. Levi says life boost greater than mana. Huh. Yeah, I'm not gonna agree with that, I don't think. Because the SOJ, it's like massive mana boost. It's like, isn't it 25% increased mana or something like that? I forget. Oh, come on. Let me check my SOJ here. Oh, just kidding. Oh. I just missed an SOJ. Yeah, that time I wasn't even joking around. I just said something about an SOJ. Wasn't trolling that time. But got you anyways. Look, you don't have an SOJ and your mana is cool. Yeah, but that's because I don't have an insight. Like if you throw on an insight, you'll struggle a little bit more not having the insight on your mercenary, you know? A little bit. And I mean, 50 to life isn't that crazy, right? So Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna mention too. You can't. It doesn't get boosted up, so it's just a flat. It's just. Isn't DK? Isn't it just a flat 50 or that's based on character level? So you don't. It doesn't get boosted. That's why. But yeah, that excuse me, that is a thing too. Drugged all that delicious medicine already. Yeah, I mean, Levi, that's obviously true. Yeah, that depends what character you're playing, what's going to be best for you. But in my opinion, just because most of the best characters are casters, the SOJ is going to be the best for most characters. Okay, let's drop that blizzard over there again. Ooh, stuck. Look at all these urns. Come on, baby. I'm gonna hit all these urns. Gonna get something good here. No. Have you found the Talzami yet? No. I haven't found anything real great, to be honest. Why is that impossible? Today, anyways. So, if you're watching any other day, you've seen the limit of my good finds. I tell him he dropped from Nightmare Countess. Nice, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I should go do some Nightmare and Darl runs. I did, when I did my hunting SOJ video, I found five Tal's amulets. It took me like 1,400 runs to find an SOJ, but I found 5 Tal's amulets in the same amount of time. So, I think that was some pretty good, like, weird luck, but it's still kind of cool, I guess. Well, 2 design skills. I wasn't expecting that, but anything up here I'm missing? Oh yeah, a whole nother pack of monsters that will drop me absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. Mateo, where can you find a white monarch? Cows is always going to be the best choice. I got mine from Ancient Tunnels. You can do it there too. So any of the pretty much anywhere that in hell is not bad. Whatever place in hell that you can kill monsters the fastest, essentially. Whether it's cows and higher. Okay, there we go. The more players in the game, or like higher player difficulty, if you're on a single player or whatever you want to call it, is going to be better option. So players, I was doing players 3 Ancient Tunnels, and probably in like 80 runs I found a couple of them. So, which does that is a few hours worth of playing. So it's not like it's not like making a spirit sword, how you can just like boom, oh look at that, I got a spirit sword in 10 minutes, you know. And then you just use the cube recipe. Obviously, you're asking for a white one, so you probably knew that already. You could Larzik it too, depending on how assured you want to be of getting your sockets. Got Destination 666 says he got his in Ancient Tunnels. Yeah, Ancient Tunnels is a pretty common place to get one, just because it's super easy to farm with the Cold Sorceress. I'm gonna be that guy that gets like an Ohm rune out of an urn or something. Come on. You forget to pick up stuff, man. Are you MFing or wasting your time? What do you think I missed, Fluff? And I'll tell you why I don't want it. And yes, I do occasionally miss things. Let me guess. I missed like a small charm or something. Oh. Yeah, Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, any of those, any of the regular 85 areas that you farm, even places like Eldritch and Shank aren't crazy, but you missed a super healing potion. No, I definitely do miss stuff occasionally, but I mean, who's perfect, man? Like, I'm trying to read chat. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss comments. Because, I mean, I think it's important to read all the comments, as many as I can anyways. I could be like some other people, which is perfectly fine. Anyone can do whatever they want. There's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of other people will concentrate strictly on the game and not... 15. I thought that was 45 for a second. Not interact with chat as much, and that's fine, you know, for, you know, to each their own. No, I'm not shooting shots at nobody, but I think it's important to, you know, what's the point of having a chat if you don't talk to them, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole point, right? Oh, I skipped that unique. Uh-oh. Yes, Sven, it's way more difficult. I'm getting better, though. I am getting better. I can remember, like, 6 months ago, like, just not even being able to read chat. It was, like, impossible. Impossible. I meant to... I got all this stuff on the wrong page. How did that end up there? I mean, I'm not going to need this again. That's going to go over in the other page, too. This over here, make some more room. Over on this side. Oh, I got all these... Okay, let's get rid of these. I don't need a bazillion full rejuves. Just in case I need 10 more FCR and a Sork somewhere. 11:30. Oh, I've been on for over 2.5 hours already. Jeez. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm like a pro streamer now. Streaming for hours on end. Whoops. Okay. Great harbor. Not that good. Ooh. I didn't notice that guy there. I was looking ahead too far. Man, I'm getting like slapped up here because I'm not paying attention enough. How many items left on your grail list? I'm like, the number is a little hard to say. I could look, I guess, but I'm like 50%. I'm like 50%. Fine. Trying to see if that was a champion or not. You're a legend. Feel appreciated, Levi. Y'all are the real legends out there. Oh, shoot. Can't ID it. I don't know more. Scrolls of identify. Oh, man. All right. Come on, fellas. Maybe next run. Maybe next run.
Good day.
Hello from Denmark. Welcome in, Mr. Hunter from Denmark. Mr. Hunter. You would be immune to cold. Come on. Come on. Skip that guy. One little dude in the corner. We don't need to take that guy out. Waste of time. Okay. Here's a good looking pack. Nope, nothing. Yep, yeah, I got my Tal's armor in the ancient tunnels here. I actually got it from the first run after I reset my map. I reset my map and it wasn't even all exposed yet. And I was teleporting around, just looking around, trying to see where the map, like what it looked like, and boom, Tal's armor dropped. Of course that's what happened. I just got one shot in? Cool. Cool. Oopsie. Another Denmark person down here. Nice. Glad to have you guys in. Thank you for checking out the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see y'all. Like how the clickables in LK got a low rune from something. That's cool. Yeah, I never got any high runes from any of the other stuff. I've gotten like ums and ists and stuff, but never gotten any high runes from the other clickables in LK before. I know there's a lot of stuff around there, and I used to hit them all the time, but after enough thousands and thousands of LK runs and never getting anything like higher than like pretty much higher than an ist, it's like, well, do I really want more ists? Like, you already end up with enough of them, kinda. Single player I'm talking about, by the way. Like, obviously online, more currency in like runes is always welcome, but on single player when you can't trade, like, I mean, once you have like 40 ist runes, it's like, what do you really do with them, right? But yeah, I was totally amped up. Yeah, I've been on for quite a while. You can really build up the likes if you're on for a long time. Where you'll have like 150 people in chat and you have like 250 likes. Cutlass. There's a small charm. See, I almost missed that. Oh, another one. I wasn't even looking around. Wasn't even looking around. 212 with cold damage. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. If that was, I mean, under 30 duels, maybe? I don't know what that stuff can all roll through, but I guess we'll hang on to it. Throw that on my barb for when I eventually play that character. Any news on 2.4? Not really, no new news besides they said it was going to be soon, which, you know, could mean a whole lot of things, I suppose. I mean, soon is a relative term, and it's subject to people's opinion of what soon really means. But they said soon. I'm speculating the patch will be next week, and then a week or two after that will be the latter, but just speculation. These monsters are always just down here doing nothing till you show up. And imagine being employed by Diablo and friends. It's pretty boring. Kind of funny. What's your thoughts on the meta change with new rune word bases, for example, Infinity Spear? I mean, it's not like changing the new best builds or whatever. Like, I don't think it's gonna change like the new best builds and stuff for regular stuff. I mean, it does absolutely wreck, but I mean, like Lightning Fury Javazon does essentially the same thing already, except you can do it from range, and you can do it with budget gear. Like, you don't need it. You don't even like if you can get Infinity on your Mercenary, and you could have just like Titans, and you do the exact same thing. No, I forgot to take all this crap out of here. They said soon in January. Yeah. Soon in the first quarter of 2024. That's what they meant to say. There was just a part of it lost in translation. Watch your content for a while. Carry on with the amazing work, pal. Currently running LK, looking for Infinity. Yeah, good luck. I hope you had better luck than I did. I had the worst. Obviously, you've probably seen my latest video, I guess. But how bad of luck that was. Boy, rough, rough, rough. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I've kind of suspected it, and somebody else said it too, that they had heard this somewhere, that like certain chests, like the way your map is seeded for single player, that it can literally like how I kept getting, not kept getting, but a couple of times I got that Ist Fall rune pattern, that you can literally have certain chests that will get certain patterns over and over again. So I could have just had a map seed to where it was just so I would never get high runes, essentially, which would be crazy, crazy unlucky. But it was like such a sick map, like have such a close map to your waypoint. It's literally the best map I've ever seen. Literally the best map I've ever seen. But yeah, just such bad luck. Like I honestly, that's why I re-rolled my maps, to get a different LK map. Heard of the band Oh God, The Great Silence? Nope, haven't heard of that one, John. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now. I've been out for almost 3 hours, which is a long time for Sweet Phil. A long time for Sweet Phil. And considering I don't feel very good, that's quite a feat. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, fellas. Thanks for hanging out in this stream. Appreciate it a bunch. So, why won't this close? Goes the wrong one. That's fine. Whatever. So, Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Here's Big Face Phil with the chat right here. So, been fun. I'll catch you probably again tomorrow. So hopefully I get it. Hopefully, yeah, I'll power through and get a video done today, or something. I don't know. So, peace out, fellas, and don't forget, keep slaying.